Welcome back to Gerodynamics, movie review number 2. The second movie that I got to see with my girlfriend this weekend was Studio 666. She is a huge fan of the Foo Fighters. I also am a fan of the Foo Fighters, and this movie is basically the Foo Fighters, or Foo Fighters the movie. But kind of like a horror movie. It's kind of like Dave Grohl was like, "Hey, Jack Black, hold my beer," and and tried to do one-upsman to a Jack Black movie. If you ever saw The Pick of Destiny by Tenacious D, this is kind of along those lines. Very cheesy, a little bit of horror in there, but mostly comedy. So if you're going for it to be a horror movie, not so much, but a little bit. It was a little bit. A couple of jump scares that were decent. The the special effects and costumes and blood work and isn't the greatest. It's cheesy. It is what it is. There were some good cameos in the movie as well. Will Forte was in it. Will Forte is great. I love Will Forte, and he was fun in the movie in a cameo. Leslie Grossman was in the movie as their manager. Whitney Cummings was in the movie. No, Leslie Grossman wasn't the manager. Leslie Grossman was the real estate agent. She's from American Horror Story. Whitney Cummings was in the movie. Jeff Garlin was the manager. He was good in the role. And then Kerry King was even in the movie. If you don't know who Kerry King is, he's the guitarist for Slayer. He was in the movie. So yeah, there was some good cameos. A funny movie with some horror elements to it. Definitely check it out if you get the chance on streaming or rent it. You may not get to see it in the theater, may not want to see it in the theater. I have the Regal app, so I get to see a lot of movies that maybe I wouldn't have paid for specifically. But definitely worth watching. What can you say? It's just the cheesiest horror movie possible, and the Foo Fighters are playing themselves. Pat Smear is in a movie. Come on now. All right, everybody, go check it out. It's a fun one. All right, take care. Have a good day.